What's up, guys? Coming with another banger. Got some energy. I finally cooked myself a meal. Uh, yeah, that's something that I haven't done for myself in months. And yeah, I feel energetic. So that's why I'm gonna talk about this topic, which is an important topic, and I think I got good insight in it. So let's break it down and see what's up. I don't know. All right, can I show this thing? Screen capture. Right. Men going in their own way. What does it mean? Is an anti-feminist, misogynistic, mostly online community advocating for men to separate themselves from women in a society which they believe has been corrupted by feminism. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I thought. And I'm gonna break it down why this is an unhealthy path. I'm not like a white knight or like a social justice warrior or whatever, but I know what it is, and I think I've been there unknowingly before it was cool, so I can speak on it. I think. So let's start. Well, I don't know if I want to start with the drawing board, but let's just do it. Let's just talk over this. Right. So you got society that doesn't function well. You got feminism. This is like society, feminism, and we have like hookup culture, and yeah, and then we got men. These things corrupted women very much, and even in early 2000s, I I was seeing cases emerging. At this point, I was like, I don't know, under 10 years old. Like, or maybe nah. Yeah, I was in my elementary school and stuff like that. 10 to 15 years old. And yeah, I disliked women for what they were, like how they behaved. It was unbearable most of the time, a lot of times. But then also, I was watching a lot of media in form of television. And there, you have like women being pedestalized or being like these like equal to men at things that they are not equal at, which is like physical activity and competence. Even today, you have these shows, right? Boss babes and mothers being the ones that are smart and able to take care of the family, and the father being just a bum, lazy bum that doesn't do anything right. It's all like programming. It's on purpose to make it seem that way, and reality is not that way. But if the population thinks that it's reality, then they will behave as it was a reality. So, therefore, making it sort of a reality. But it's a sham. So, yeah, men got really ostracized from the society because of this fact. And I get it, you know. I'm one of them. I have all the rights to be mad at women, at the system. But, you know, I dug down and I'm mad at the people that are in charge of the system. Because they planned this all along. It's not by coincidence. Women got manipulated and bamboozled on purpose. And it took decades. It was not overnight. It was not in a span of years, a few years. It was in a span of decades. So it was planned like that. These people in charge, they are very vengeful, vile, despicable people. And jealous, they operate on jealousy, hatred, fear, anger, greed. Did I say that twice? I don't know. Yeah, they are not good people. So, it's on purpose because they want to separate society as much as they can. And one part of society that benefits the people is a strong family unit. Do you see healthy families today? Not that many, right? It's either single mothers, single fathers, or just, I don't know, divorced, or all these all these problematic family households. And when you have a strong family unit, people that care about each other, the wife and husband, they work in a symbiotic way because that's how it's supposed to be. We are all good at different things. Women are good for nurturing their loved ones. Men are good at providing everything else than nurturing. Everything else for their loved ones and society. So if you are a man, you live a life of servitude, and it does fulfill you as well. It's not like a burden or an obligation, but it works the way that you get you should. In a healthy society, you will get rewarded for how much how much impact you have on the society you're in. Yeah, the more people you influence, the more you're gonna get in return. It's just the laws of nature or economics. Yeah. And then, you got children. So what they did, they did a propaganda in media that, feminism is good. Women are strong, independent creatures. I don't know if I should call them creatures. But yeah, feminism was pushed, I don't know, somewhere, between 1945 and now. Yeah, so they got them into workforce. And they could tax them. Before, they couldn't tax them because they couldn't tax housewives, really. So they literally forced them into workforce. Men couldn't do much about it. So this allowed for the higher ups to silently and slowly lower the wages of people, because the what do you call it? The pool of people, demand and what was it? Oh my god, my English. Basically, there was more people that were able to work, so that means there's less demand. And when there's less demand, the prices go down, which was the pay. So, yeah, both parents now have to work just to have enough money to get by, because the wages are so bad. It's even worse today. The children then get indoctrinated by the system in form of in the form of school, and TV, and social media now. These are the things that are raising your children, because the parents just don't have the time and energy. Now, excuse me. All right, can I clear this thing? Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll just make a new one. Okay, it's all good. Okay, now, when the woman and man are basically doing the same thing, and women's got extra house chores, she's gonna get mad. She's gonna get mad because, oh, you cannot see it, but it says mad. Because the man is like, in her mind, in her eyes, the man is doing less than her. And she then, start to resent and be mad at him. Because I'm doing basically the same thing. What are you good for? You're doing less than me. And she brings up all these kind of problems. You cannot do much as a man. Yeah, doing housework, that's just not for us. We are not built for that. You can do it by pushing your willpower, but eventually you like burn out from that, or like you will be seen as less of a man in her eyes. That's just how it is. You have to be better than the woman to keep her. Otherwise, she'll look somewhere else for a better man. And the thing is, now when they are in the workforce, they operate in society. Which is not where they should be at all. Because then you got other men in society hitting up on her. And when a man that's like has better, like had a better start in life, or like has rich parents and whatever, had more fortune, luck, and he looks like he's doing better, it's game over. He just gets her, she cheats on you, and the family is ruined. And the child has to live with divorced parents, and that's a dysfunctional process of development for the child, and it's gonna grow up with with many different psychological issues. Like, it will basically grow up confused and with improper guidance. It will just be struggling in life because their parents were not there for the child. Their whole childhood. Women should not be in society and should not hold positions of power because they are irrational. Yeah, and emotional. They operate on emotions and don't think logically too often. That's just how women are. It's not a reason to hate them. It's good. But, shouldn't hold positions of power. Now the man, such as me, I suffer because of it. I don't have options because women have lost their way. Yeah, I don't have a mate. I lost a lot of jobs or didn't get a job because the recruiters were women and they were from a certain country that yeah. And we were 3 contestants and one of them was a woman. One of us was a woman that was from the same country as the recruiters. So, of course, they take her, despite me being better at everything. And it was more compatible capable of doing the job. But, it is what it is. That's the state of society. It's on purpose. Sorry, this video is gonna be long. There's a lot to cover, and yeah, I don't know. I probably won't cover everything because every time I make a video, I always forget something. Yeah, so we got women, and yeah, okay. So we got men in a precarious situation, ostracized from the society. And you have all the rights to be mad and resentful and hate them, but it's not healthy for neither of the sides or anyone, even yourself. You're hurting yourself. There's a saying in my country where it goes like this: there's no use in crying over spilled milk, right? You can interpret it in many ways, but it doesn't matter who spilled the milk. It's in your kitchen, and now the best thing that you can do is to not let the person that spilled it into your kitchen again. You gotta clean it up. No one else is gonna do it. Not even the person that did it. They don't care. So, you have all the rights to be mad, but yeah, it's sort of a victim mindset, which is unhealthy and will keep you stuck in life. Trust me, I know about it. I had my case in life, which I overcame, and I'm gonna make a video about it, most likely. So the best thing you can do is to move on and work and prevent or learn from the past. Now, not all women, okay? This MGTOW movement. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it. This MGTOW movement was created by the same people that created feminism. Oops. My mind got ahead of me. They did the same thing by the same people. Okay, MGTOW is justified, but it's brought to the extremes. Feminism was the baseline, the OG problem. So they introduced this problem, and this is the solution they sold you. But it's extreme, and everything in the extremes is bad. Turns out to be bad, even if it's a healthy thing. If it's brought to the extremes, it's not good anymore. Dude, there's so much to cover. That's what they did on purpose. And I myself, yeah, I was in this in the opposite spectrum at first. Like I was giving women too much credit. Okay, this is I don't know how MGTOW. This is MGTOW. This is soy, no, simp. Okay, and this is the golden middle. So I was more in this area because I didn't know any better. I got indoctrinated by media. So I was somewhere in here. It was about like 2 years ago, not that long ago. But I put in the work, I did my research, and I kind of went here for a little bit. But then I regulated it to more, I don't know, somewhere close to the middle. Somewhere here I'm right now, right here, because I understood women more, and the history, the short-term history, or not so long distant history. And you know, if you're here, you're kind of screwing yourself over, most likely unknowingly, because you're ostracizing yourself from everything, and that's what the higher ups want you. It's fun for them. They are just toying with the population. They want us divided and fighting each other, and that's what this is. This is one of the things. You got Republican, Democrats, you got black, white, you got I don't know, many such cases. Men, women, and so on. Because if you're occupied with something else, you're not paying attention to the puppeteers. It's basically two wings of the same bird. And the thing is, these women in the West, it's mostly in the big cities where the media was prevalent the most, which is big cities. But I think your best bet, if you are of an European descent, your best bet would go in a. Wait, is it? Hold on, I need to translate this. Come on. Yeah. Your best bet would be look in a rural area. Like for a European descent woman, because they, believe it or not, they are like not as indoctrinated by the Western bullshit. And you know, it's yeah, they are very feminine, and I've seen it. You know, give it a shot. I think it's worth the shot. You don't have to go to Asia. There's many issues with that. For example, language barrier. That's no fun. That really is no fun. But you know, rural area, you understand each other, and she acts right. Yeah, I think so. I'm saying this because I'm saying this like not 100% sure, because I don't have enough evidence that I can lean on, but I have some evidence. It's in like 50% completion. or conviction. But yeah, I know that language barrier is not good, and even sensibilities in culture are different between races. So that's sort of it's just unnatural. And then, you know, these higher ups, they make trending anything they want, and they made traveling. They pushed it to be trending. You know, there was an era where people were just traveling. Like you had these traveling YouTube videos everywhere, vloggers. You had these advertisements. The flights were cheap. You had these Instagram photos, influencers, yada yada. It was pushed on purpose. Okay, they made money from this. You know, I don't know if you remember, but everyone's saying, "Go travel, it's great," or "You travel to find yourself. You're looking for yourself. You'll know yourself better. You don't need to travel overseas to know yourself better. You can just travel in your country somewhere, wherever." But yeah. This was the push for passport bros. I don't know if it's still being pushed, but I think so. And race mixing is another thing of their agenda, because they want to like eradicate the European race. They hate European race. Like, do you know why? They are very vengeful, vindictive, and insecure. These people that control the world, they are weaker physically, mentally. All they know is how to feed you lies. Like, they are good in rhetoric and having talking points, but in terms of physicality, morality, mentality, they are inferior, because they work on nepotism, and they never had to work hard in their whole lives. All the money that you have to work for, like a slave, they get to chill their whole lives just because of their bloodline or their origin. So it's a division tool, and as every movement, like this feminism, MGTOW, Black Lives Matter, white supremacy. I don't know what is the right term. These movements, they are tools to accomplish their goal. And when it served its purpose, it gets thrown away. MGTOW is kind of dead, isn't it? It was pushed at certain point in history. It was it was like trending. And some people, even Q, which is Operation Trust, by the way, look it up. Shit, it's not showing the whole board on the screen. It's fine. Yeah, these movements, when they serve their purpose, They just throw it away. And the people that uh, decide to identify with it are left holding the bag. Just like in crypto. When you buy a shitcoin and the wait, what's it called? I haven't been in crypto for quite a while. Yeah, the creator just rugs everyone, and you are left with coins that have no value. He just rugs. He just takes the money, and you're left with these coins that have no value, and you cannot do anything about it. Huh? You just got rug pulled. Um. Yeah, but this is just a psyop. Don't fall for it. If you did, well, learn from the mistake. You know, I'm not perfect. I think I trusted wrong movements, wrong things, because there are so many traps these higher ups lay down, or even the lower guys. But like, I've seen women that behave properly and appropriately, just like the women that you imagine. Faithful, loyal, full of life. Yeah, smiling when they see you, caring about you, doing things for you, not looking at other men because they don't want to ruin their relationship in which they are happy. They're doing this for you. But it's easy to, have a worldview in a certain way when you're only looking at the shit in your front yard. When you're looking just in the shit, you just think, oh, the world is just this piece of crap. But when you look around more, you might see that that's not the only thing in the world. Yeah, there are good women. It's unfortunate that they made women in the West so worthless. Like they lost their value. Are giving their bodies away just like willy nilly for free, basically. It's sad. And the thing is, the guy that has money is able to get the hottest chicks just because of the money. Because us, the regular people, it's hard for us to make money. So the ones that, as I said, operate in nepotism, they get the free pass to anything in the system. Right? It's not fair. So, you can be mad at women and the system, but that's unreasonable and too simplistic of thinking. Knowledge is power. That's why they are withholding knowledge from us. And I want you to be powerful and to be able to make decisions based on your knowledge and your moral standards. It's easy to follow the wrong thing when the amount of your information is limited. That's why I'm trying to educate you guys, so that you can make better decisions for yourself. I think I covered a lot. Probably not everything. But yeah, I hope this had some value for you. If you made it all the way, dude, I love you. Alright? See ya. Thanks for watching and listening.